The 1996 film, Persons Unknown, is one of those lesser-known thrillers that quietly builds its tension without relying on flashy spectacle, instead focusing on atmosphere, character dynamics, and a steady unraveling of mystery that keeps the viewer engaged from beginning to end. Directed by George Hickenlooper, a filmmaker known for his ability to bring nuance and layered storytelling into his projects, the movie presents a narrative that feels both intimate and suspenseful. While it may not have achieved mainstream blockbuster recognition, it carries a certain charm and intensity that makes it worth revisiting, especially for those who appreciate character-driven suspense dramas. At its core, Persons Unknown revolves around the idea of identity, secrecy, and the hidden lives people lead beneath their everyday appearances. The film introduces us to a set of characters who seem ordinary on the surface but gradually reveal complexities that blur the line between innocence and guilt. The story unfolds in a way that feels deliberate and controlled, never rushing but always maintaining a quiet sense of unease. It is this pacing that becomes one of the film's strongest assets, allowing viewers to sink into the narrative and absorb every subtle clue and emotional shift. The non-spoiler synopsis centers around a seemingly straightforward situation that quickly spirals into something far more complicated. A woman becomes entangled in a web of intrigue after a chance encounter leads her into a dangerous situation involving deception, hidden motives, and unexpected connections. As events unfold, she finds herself questioning not only the intentions of those around her but also her own understanding of what is real and what is not. The film carefully peels back layers of its story, revealing just enough to keep audiences guessing without giving away its deeper secrets too early. One of the most compelling aspects of Persons Unknown is its exploration of trust. The narrative constantly places its characters in situations where they must decide whether to believe what they see or to rely on instinct. This theme resonates strongly throughout the film, creating a sense of tension that lingers even in quieter moments. The audience is invited to share in this uncertainty, making the experience more immersive and emotionally engaging. George Hickenlooper's direction plays a crucial role in shaping the film's tone. He approaches the material with a restrained style, avoiding unnecessary dramatics and instead focusing on creating a believable world where suspense emerges naturally from the characters' interactions. His use of framing and pacing enhances the feeling of isolation and unpredictability, making even simple conversations feel loaded with meaning. The film does not rely on elaborate set pieces or high-energy sequences. Rather, it builds its impact through subtlety and careful storytelling. The performances of the main cast are another highlight. Kelly Lynch delivers a strong and nuanced portrayal of the central character, capturing both vulnerability and determination in a way that feels authentic. Her performance anchors the film, providing an emotional core that keeps the audience invested. She brings a sense of realism to her role, making her character's journey believable and relatable, even as the situation becomes increasingly tense. Costas Mandylor adds depth to the story with a performance that balances charm and ambiguity. His character is one of the key figures in the narrative's unfolding mystery, and Mandylor handles the role with a quiet intensity that keeps viewers guessing about his true intentions. His interactions with Lynch create a dynamic that is both intriguing and unsettling, contributing significantly to the film's overall tension. Another noteworthy performance comes from Joe Mantegna, whose presence adds a layer of gravitas to the film. Known for his ability to portray complex and authoritative characters, Mantegna brings a sense of credibility and depth to his role. Even in scenes where he is not the central focus, his performance leaves a lasting impression, enhancing the film's dramatic weight. The screenplay deserves recognition for its ability to maintain suspense without resorting to predictable twists. It carefully constructs a narrative that feels organic, allowing the story to unfold in a way that keeps the audience engaged. Dialogue is used effectively to reveal character motivations and advance the plot, often carrying an undercurrent of tension that adds to the film's atmosphere. The writing avoids unnecessary exposition, trusting viewers to piece together the puzzle as it progresses. Visually, Persons Unknown adopts a style that complements its narrative. The cinematography leans toward a subdued palette, reflecting the film's tone and reinforcing the sense of mystery. Lighting is used strategically to create shadows and contrasts, adding to the feeling of uncertainty that permeates the story. These visual choices enhance the emotional impact of key scenes, making them more memorable without drawing attention away from the characters. The film's pacing may feel slow to some viewers, especially those accustomed to fast-paced thrillers, but this deliberate approach is essential to its effectiveness. By taking its time, the movie allows tension to build gradually, making the eventual revelations more impactful. This measured pacing also gives the actors room to fully explore their characters, resulting in performances that feel layered and authentic. Music and sound design play a subtle yet important role in shaping the film's atmosphere. The score is understated, often lingering in the background rather than dominating the scene. This approach helps maintain the film's grounded tone while still enhancing moments of suspense and emotional intensity. Silence is used effectively as well, creating spaces where the tension can breathe and resonate. What sets Persons Unknown apart from many other thrillers of its time is its focus on psychological tension rather than physical action. The film is less concerned with high-stakes chases or dramatic confrontations and more interested in the internal struggles of its characters. This emphasis on psychology adds depth to the story, making it more than just a straightforward mystery. Another interesting aspect of the film is how it reflects the era in which it was made. The mid-1990s saw a rise in character-driven thrillers that prioritized storytelling and performance over spectacle, and Persons Unknown fits well within this trend. It captures the sensibilities of that period, offering a viewing experience that feels both nostalgic and timeless. Despite its strengths, the film is not without its limitations. Some viewers may find the narrative a bit too restrained, wishing for more dramatic moments or clearer resolutions. However, this understated approach is also what gives the film its unique identity. It does not aim to please everyone but instead offers a specific kind of experience that will resonate with those who appreciate subtle storytelling. The character development is one of the film's strongest points. Each character is given enough depth to feel real, with motivations that are gradually revealed as the story progresses. This attention to detail makes the interactions between characters more engaging, as viewers can sense the underlying tensions and conflicts that drive the narrative forward. As the story unfolds, the film maintains a careful balance between revealing information and preserving mystery. This balance is crucial in keeping the audience engaged, as it encourages them to actively participate in the storytelling process. Rather than simply presenting answers, the film invites viewers to think and interpret, making the experience more rewarding. The themes explored in Persons Unknown remain relevant even today. Questions about identity, trust, and the nature of truth are timeless, and the film handles them in a way that feels thoughtful and engaging. It does not offer easy answers but instead presents a complex narrative that encourages reflection. In terms of overall impact, Persons Unknown may not be a widely recognized title, but it stands as a solid example of how effective storytelling and strong performances can create a compelling film experience. It demonstrates that suspense does not always require grand scale or elaborate production. Sometimes, it is the quiet moments and subtle details that leave the strongest impression. For viewers who enjoy character-driven thrillers with a focus on psychological tension, this film offers a satisfying experience. It rewards patience and attention to detail, providing a narrative that unfolds gradually but meaningfully. The performances, direction, and writing all come together to create a film that is both engaging and thought-provoking. In conclusion, Persons Unknown is a film that may not have achieved widespread fame but deserves recognition for its strengths. George Hickenlooper's direction, combined with strong performances from Kelly Lynch, Costas Mandylor, and Joe Mantegna, results in a movie that captures the essence of suspense through subtlety and depth. Its focus on character and atmosphere sets it apart from more conventional thrillers, making it a worthwhile watch for those who appreciate a more nuanced approach to storytelling. While it may not cater to every taste, it offers a unique and memorable experience that lingers long after the credits roll. This movie is available on YouTube free.